I asked you earlier if you had any secrets from her that she doesn't know about, and you said no. That's not true, is it?
What else do you know that I don't know you know?
Well, if she knew it, then it wouldn't be a secret, would it?
Right.
And to my knowledge, I've been found out on everything. I don't believe that I'm hiding anything.
I'm not going to out your secrets, but you've told us things since you got here that she doesn't know about. I know about them, you know about them, but you're not telling her about them. So I know that I'm sitting here with a marriage that's based on deception. You're not honest with your wife. So you have a decision to make. You're either going to come clean with her about everything in your life, or you need to decide that you want to go your own way.
What are you lying about that I don't know?
And listen, you don't have to tell her. But if you don't tell her, you need to make a decision that you're going your own way. Because I'm not going to continue this charade. We can be done, and we can be done. I asked you, were being honest? You said yes. I asked you, had any secrets from her? You said no. You and I both know that's not true. So this is a charade from this point forward.
Okay. We'll go with that.
Go with what? Are you going to be honest and share?
Right. I'll be honest with her and move forward.
So what don't we know?
What don't we know? I think we have a right to know.
I'm wanting to know what he knows that I don't know. I mean,
apparently the two of you know it because he's bringing it
last
up.
night that we didn't have, right? And I went out to the hotel they put us up at, had a bar, and I went in there, and then the bar shut down at 2, and I met up with a guy and his wife, and they wanted to know if we wanted to go to me. They wanted to know if I wanted to go with them. There was 3 of us in the car to an after-hours bar that shut down at about 5 this morning, and then instead of calling Uber or a cab or anything, I walked 4.5 miles starting at 5 o'clock this morning back to the hotel. That's the only thing that I can think of.
Did you reveal something to my associate producer that you said you cannot tell Amanda?
Not ringing a bell.
This is why I'm wound so tight. And maybe I lack insight because I enable, because I fix the messes.
He said something to my associate producer, and he said, and I quote, "You cannot tell Amanda, she can never know."
It's spill the beans. If you've got something to say, this is the time to say it. And if you don't want to say it, then when we get home, pack your bags, get out, and move on.
That's not your decision, that's his.
So what haven't you told me?
I want so bad to be honest with you, but I'm afraid with my track record, if I am, you'll see me as not being honest with you, if that makes any sense whatsoever. Sometimes I'd rather you just not know. I've not cheated on you, ever. But I wanted to. I didn't, but I wanted to. The big secret, nobody knows this until now. All of America will know, you know. Years ago, we're talking 2003 maybe was the last time. I had done a few adult movies when I lived out here in California.
I'm sure that would have been something for me to know as I'm married to you, making a life with you,
well, maybe,
being
but
intimate
I
with
got
you.
away from that altogether. And
Wow.
I came back to California last night and called the guy that I used to know to see if I could make a little extra money while I was out here right now.
You're
Tonight,
sick.
today, this weekend?
Yes.
Dr. Phil, he's so sick.
See, that's why I didn't want to tell you. No one knows that. That was honestly something I thought I was going to carry to my grave.
Whoa. Well, I'm so confused. He didn't want her to find out, and it was in his past. It was way long time ago that he did this. But yet, hold up. I'm just back in town, so let me just call my people, and I'll do it again, today, last night, just because I can, need to, want to. Oof. I do it's a work, it's jobs that people do, but probably something that you should tell your partner about, and not on national TV, in front of all of America. Something for you guys to discuss on your own. And then, what is she supposed to say? How is she supposed to react if you don't want to tell her things, but then you tell her on national TV that after all this time you looked into doing it again? Oof, that's rough. I think he's got a lot more issues than just that. I can't imagine. So, anyways, know any similar stories to that? Any surprises that you've had while dating someone or married to someone? Wow. Leave your comments. Let's talk about it.